How you doing? My name is Mark, and I play the role of Mick Mars in the band Wrecking Crew. And that's a Motley Crue tribute band located right here in the Motor City, baby, Michigan. Now, I do get asked all the time, how I'm playing a particular song, how to play this riff, and I thought, what might be cool and convenient was if I posted some videos here on YouTube showing you how I play these particular songs. Now, I would always encourage you as an individual or a band, if you're going to do a cover song, to feel free to follow in the footsteps of Randy Rhoads, Jimi Hendrix, Eddie Van Halen, Motley Crue, and take that cover song and put your own twist on it, put your own flavor to it. Being in a Motley Crue tribute band, for the most part, we do keep things as close to the album as possible. But that doesn't mean that I don't, add my own little flavor to things as well. Now, before we get started, you're going to want to take your weapon of choice and tune it down one whole step. Now, just for the sake of confusion, and again, namely my own, if I play that G chord, even though technically we're tuned down a whole step, I'm still going to call it a G chord. Now, the song that I would like to share with you today is from Motley Crue's Shout at the Devil album. It's a song called Too Young to Fall in Love. Now, the drums kick this song off, and when I come in, generally, it's somewhere between the 12th and 15th fret. It's probably different every single time I do it. But I do a slide using the E and A string, and it's just a... And that leads me into that main theme riff. Now, to play that, I'm going to utilize my open A string. I'm going to take my third finger let me move over here so we can get a better view. I'm going to take my third finger at the 7th fret on my D string. My pinky right behind it on the 7th fret of my G string. My first finger here is going to be anchored on the 5th fret of my G string. And that's going to allow me to lift my pinky and do that. Now the next part of that riff, I'm going to move down. My second finger is going to be at the 5th fret on the D string. My first finger is going to be at the 4th fret on my G string. And I'm going to use my third finger here to go kind of hammer on a little bit to the 5th fret on the G string, allowing me to do... So it's going to be... Now the root chords going down are going to be A, G, and F. And what some guitar players do while they're playing that, theme riff, they ride those down. So A, G, now what we do when we play that song live is my bass player carries those root notes and I just play the theme. Now the second part of that, you're going to be using, it's power chords, 5th chords. E, D, F, E, and then you're going to move up to G. So that's, and utilizing your open E string, and then there's a little walk down there using your second finger on the 3rd fret of your A string, your first finger at the 2nd fret of your A string, and then use your second finger on the G string to do that. And then resolve on an A power chord. So that's... it takes you, of course, right back into the... Now, sometimes what I do, just depending how I'm feeling at that particular moment, when we're doing the... Sometimes, instead of playing full chords, I play single notes and do a slightly different run. So after the... So that's using my pinky at the 8th fret, 3rd finger at the 7th fret, and this is a walk on the A string, and that's at the 5th fret. So it's 8, 7, 5, 7, and then I'm going to the 8th fret on the E string, 5th fret on the A string, and then the 7th fret, it's a B note on the low E. So it's just a different way to play it. Again, you know, it's just me putting my own twist on a cool riff, you know. Now, when the verse comes in, what I'm doing, again, the bass is carrying different. I'm just going, my 3rd finger is at the 7th fret on the D string, and my 1st finger is at the 5th fret on the G string, and I use my pinky at the 7th fret too. So, and then using my open A. Now, the second part of that, that's it. Using your open E, you're going to play an E 5th chord, an F, so it's... And then you go to a G. Back to that theme. So it's... Now, that's what I hear on the album. What we do when I play that live is when we come out of that verse, instead of playing it up here, I play it lower. I play the E down here to the F and the G. So it's just a different twist on it. So you're playing the verse. Oops. Or so it's just options, you know, and I think that's what it's all about. Just kind of, you can play it, you know, like it is on the album. you know, put your own thing to it like I did. So that's my own thing. Now with all those pieces, there's really no changes until you hit the lead. So you have all the pieces that you need right now to play that song. I hope this helped you. I hope you dig it. And if you did, you know, please subscribe.